But if you close your eyes,
hello awesome people, welcome back to Airport CEO Season 3. Last episode we have started on, well actually basically what we mainly did is fixing the lag on our airports. If you know how to fix some lag on your airports, then go and watch the last video. It was actually quite well. The game is running now, and we're actually running on a, okay, that is not the amount I was expecting. We're running on 20 FPS. And I know you guys can see that because my face is in the way, but I showed it in the last episode. We're playing on the 1 speed. But when I started when I loaded the save, it was actually on a staggering 74 FPS, which is actually really good for normal usage, we should say, for my save game here. But yeah, what we're going to do today is we're going to finish up this first part of this terminal. We're going to finish the staff room. This is going to be the scanning area later on for the cargo, but we're not going to do that today. We're going to go into the staff room. We're going to finish up the security area over here with the security zones, so that we can actually have our passengers get into the secure zone over here and get to the airplanes that are going to land over here in the little arms that we had on the other terminal too. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to start with a simple staff room over here. So this already is set as a staff room. I've cleared it from all types. And what we will do here is just an easy, let's go into, it's not the desks, right? No, it's the, where is it? Where's the staff? So we have a staff room. Office desk. We don't need office desk. Okay, well, we're going to do this a little bit different. We're just going to go into seating, and we're going to say, you know what, here, have some nice comfy couches. So have the couch over here, have it. By the way, I still have instant building on, for the people that are asking or thinking, why is he building so fast? That's basically because we have instant building on. That was because it makes it for a little bit better for the lag. So the game lags a lot less actually if you have instant building on, because it doesn't need to bring all the materials here. It doesn't need to make sure that all the construction workers get here to do their tasks and all that type of stuff. So it's a lot of rendering, it's a lot of calculating that the game doesn't have to do anymore. Now let's make this a little bit prettier here. Let's put in some banana plants over here on this side, and let's put in some more banana plants between these couches. And this is basically, it's going to be like a big seating area for the staff. And what we're also going to do is we're going to go into seating, and we're going to give them like a staff table over here in the middle. So let's have, how long is this? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's not even, basically. So what we're going to do is, I like to do this, this type of stuff. I know it's all single tables, but you know, let's just zoom out and pretend it's a really big table, like a sort of a meeting, conference table, whatever you want to think about it. I like to do this. It is really cool, and we just take the cheap chairs. I mean, we don't need any high-tech stuff or luxurious stuff in here. It's just a simple staff room. So this is a really simple staff room, but it's in my opinion, it's really cool. So who do we allow in here? Well, we allow all the simpler guys in here. We won't let in the guys from like the CEO, CFO. All those guys have their own area where they can work. They have the area where they have the actual desks. So this is going to be just a normal staff room for the like the real airport staff, the people who are actually working on the floor, if you could say it like that. So this is all turned off still because we still need some more security. Let's go into security, and let's make sure that we have an exit. Let's do that for one. Okay, we have to set a secure area. So this is going to be a secure area, basically. Let's put it up until here, and I'll snap out what we don't need. So we have an exit, and the exit is going to be right over here next to the thing. Let's actually have two exits. Why not? And we're going to have a medium size. Let's do 1, 2. Let's make it 3 for now. And let's just put a wall in here for now. Have a wall in there. So the seating area is sort of walled off a little bit, which is cool. And we have security now running. This is okay, the thing we might need to add is staff. We could do it over here. Let's make a small security. We have to knock out the wall though. I'd like to have this separated, so sorry, my voice. I like to have this separated because this is going to be for only staff. So only staff members can use this one. And we're going to build a queue, a little small queue here. And this is only staff members. So basically, to enforce that, what we're going to do too is we're going to into staff and we're going to make a staff zone. So this area is staff zone only. No passengers allowed. Now this is not for staff. Whoops, this is not for staff. These are only for passengers. So we're going to do this. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to turn them off for now. Because we don't need them. Nobody needs to get in here right now. So we just avoid it for now. Let's do this and let's bring in the line. Let's do it like this. And that should be good. And do the same thing over here. So, whoops. Go here, 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 and here. And the last one. And there we go. So, we have the 3 zones now. Let's, for now, straight away go into this and do the actual zoning here. So I can see what I'm doing. So this is going to be the sort of the important color for people that they know that there is something happening over here, that they know to to find stuff. Basically, that's how my fault works, because of course this is not how it works in game. We're going to sort of bring in a gentle sort of path over here to sort of outline this area. And then the rest will be our normal color for the flooring, which is the darker blue. And we will do the same thing over here. Let's do this straight away. And we will go up until here abouts, and then we'll make this staff only. So we'll sort of what type of color? I think have the. Now we're gonna do it the same color as the normal passenger area, but this is gonna be subdivided. It's not gonna have the white line. This is just staff only, and it's gonna work. This is gonna be open because we'll need some people to be able to get in there. We don't have a security guard for now, but we will find one soon enough. So that's basically that done. We have the staff room done. This is going to be later on. You guys are all... I still don't know why passengers are here. I mean, their flights are all here, and they all should check in over here and everything. But yeah, that's basically, well, that's how we roll. What are you doing? An employee can't reach a job site. Why can't you reach a job site? Is this blocked off in some way? Maybe by this? Oh, you need a new contract, by the way. So let's give you this guy. Weird. It's not blocked off, it seems. I think we just don't have enough staff. So let's go into staff, employees. And that will take a second to load, and then we go into applicants. We have a lot of airport staff. We are in need of a lot of airport staff, so let's hire all of you guys. While we're here, let's start hiring security. I don't care about the skill for now. Doesn't matter to me at all. Let's hire some more janitors, and let's hire some more service technicians, because I saw we had some stuff break down, and that should definitely help out a little bit. Now, apparently, some people can't reach their job sites. This should go away because they are definitely able to reach their job sites. It's just some weird stuff with the game. And yeah, a lot of stuff is being broken down. For some reason, the service ignitions are not working really hard. But we don't have to worry about that right now. We are going to go back into here. In that nice little area we have over here. I like to manage these little stuff, the little areas, because it's a lot easier. You can sort of focus on cool things and easier things. So we have the information screens over here. Let's actually, if we go over here, where is it? Oh, here it is. Trash can. Let's actually put trash cans next to them. That will definitely help out a little bit with hopefully keeping it a little bit cleaner in here. What we could do here is maybe put a row of plants in. Okay, I know this was all not planned, but not planned. That's a nice pun actually while placing plants. But this is the stuff I do. I mean, I see something, I want to beautify it a little bit, and I do it. Otherwise, I will forget. I can't keep focused during these videos. That's just the way you guys need to deal with it, because that's just the way I roll. But yeah, we have the secure zone done. We have the staff area done. Basically, what we're going to do next is fill this in a little bit, and then make the first arm for the new aircraft stands. We also need to have the service roads at that point. I think that we are fine over here right now. We have to check in this, which we just could enable at any point. The information desk is fine. I think we're good. I think we're fine here. Now, maybe the staff room over here and the staff entrance over here is not the best option. Maybe we should have changed this around, but we will find out in a later stage. I don't think it will be a really inefficient zone. So these guys are going to be turned on when we need them. Basically, yeah, we can actually start working on the first arm. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy the same width here that we had over here. So it's a 20 by 6 attachment over here. So this is going to be 20 and 6. That's the 6, and this is going to be the 20. We're just going to connect this up over here. And that's how this works. So we'll put a wall in right here. And we will pick the bulldozer and bulldoze all these walls right here. And now we have our first arm. So basically people come in here, they check in, they go to the security, and then they have this place over here where the first medium stands are going to be. Maybe we can even add in one over here. Because we don't have to worry about all this stuff over here. Maybe a vehicle depot, but that's it. So yeah, we have our first arm. And we don't have to do the security over here. It's just going to be a first terminal. But what I do want to do, and this is something I want to sort of make sure that this is still a little bit separated from. Well, actually, just wall it off totally, and then we'll pick the doors. I know this costs a little bit extra, but hey, we have money enough. So we're going to use. Let's put it over here and over here. So those are the entrances to this terminal, to the gate, I should say. This is the terminal, this is the gate. I don't know if that's correct in real life, but that's the way I use these terms. So we're gonna have that. This all needs to be a secure area too. So where is security, secure area? This all needs to be a secure area. So let's set it up as a secure area. And bam, we have a gate over here. Which basically, the gate is going to be the waiting area for the actual flights, for the stands. That's why I'm using the word gate. And the terminal is just the big thing over here. We're going to have some toilets probably in here somewhere. And maybe a little restaurant or something like that, a little shop. But we're not going to have big things in there. That's basically the idea. All those big things are going to be here. And by changing up the security, because we had the security over here, we had that over here, sort of in front of the arm. But this doesn't really work that well because of the pathing issue. As you can see, people have slight problems prioritizing the really big one, which works really well with this one. So I opened this up for passengers because we didn't have enough. But if we take a look over here, it would be a little bit better. Okay, so everybody's already in. That's a shame. But yeah, they seem to prioritize the closest one, which is okay, but not if there's an entire line over here and a queue up until here and there's only 3 guys in this one. That is not what you want to see, and that will not happen, or at least will happen less over here. Now, if we need more security, I already know that some people are going to say, well, you can't really go over here because there's a seating area. I know, but we can add more over here. There's at least room for 3 more of these guys, and that's way more than enough to handle all the passengers. I think that like when all the stands are finished, we have another what it is, 8 stands, something like that. Yeah, 8 stands on this side. When all these stands are finished, it's basically going to be very easy to have enough security on this line. I think that with another 3 we are maxed out. We have more than enough security to handle that amount of passengers. So that's the planning behind it. Let's actually see. Let's start working on this a little bit and add in a medium stand and start connecting this up. Let's see how this is going to work. So we'll start on the outside over here. Well, actually, we could probably do both. We have the money, and it's just, you know, clicking. So we're not gonna enable these right now. We're just gonna make this to work. Basically, what I want is 3 lanes apart from this. So we're gonna set this up first, so we won't have any problems. So we have the 1, and then we have the 5 wide thing that goes over here, and then we have another 1 and go up, and this is getting a little bit laggy because it's a lot of building that it has to render in immediately, but it's still better than doing this and then have all the construction workers doing it. As you can see, it's only laggy when I click, and after that it's basically back to normal. So we have sort of the 3 lanes over here. I hope we can still do it. I think we can still do this easily with the taxiway foundations. So basically what we'll do is we'll go 5 wide and just connect these guys up to here. So that's going to be that one. Do I want to go 5 wide, or do I want to go a little bit wider? We had it a little bit wider over here, as you can see. This is 7 wide, so they have a little bit of an extra spot. We could do that. We could definitely do that. So get rid of all this. Will that work? Yeah, it will work. Okay, so this is going to be 7. So this width, and then we have 1 over here and 1 over there. So this is going to be the actual taxiway foundation. So I only had to delete that row, but yeah, that's fine. And then we have the other aircraft stands, I should say, over here. So we can actually use that, but that's going to be in the future. So we have this connected now. Now we have to start connecting stuff over here. So we can add in a connection over here and add in a connection over here. Probably add in a connection over here and over here. So make sure we have some of these areas where they can transition from one sort of lane to another. That's the fall here. I'm not going to make it symmetrical with the other side because the other side isn't symmetrical. We're going to here have 1 more. And now we're going to set up the taxiway node system. So we're going to go over here, and here, and just fill these up so that they actually connect and the airplanes can use them. Go over here. Let's have this one going over like right here and connect them up with the stand. So the stand is actually connected now with the runways if it needs to be, and if we open it up, then the airplanes will actually can find these aircraft stands and find their way back to the runways if they want to leave. So we do this, and now we're going to set up some taxiway stops. So we're going to set up a holding point, and we're going to turn it around. Not that it really matters, but I like it this way. So we're going to basically do that on every point here. And set that around so we can actually have these holding points over here. And make sure that the aircrafts will wait on certain points so that they won't make a big line, basically. And it should be that a lot of the pathing from the airport, from the actual flights themselves, from the airplanes, should have been improved in one of the last updates. At least that's what the changelog says on the Steam news items. So that would be very, very cool if it actually worked. So no more long lines. It seems that's the idea. We're totally gonna ignore all these red things over here. They will, you know, they will end up being fixed at some point. We're now focusing on this part of the airport. So we have this sort of connected. We have the extra little bit, so the airplanes have a little bit of room to, a little bit of space to actually roll out of their stand and then move. Basically, another thing that we need to do is we need to set up a service road. So we need to go into infrastructure. We need to set up a, where is it? We need to set up a vehicle checkpoint. Yeah, that's it. So the vehicle checkpoint. Vehicle checkpoint is going to come in over here somewhere, I guess. Maybe I should turn it. I should have done this. Yeah, this is the right way. So maybe I should have done that the other way around. But public road. So this is the access. So we will have service vehicles coming from here over here, and then entering here and moving up so that they can actually start refueling and all that type of stuff. So what we're going to put over here too is we're going to put in some of the stuff that we need for that. So infrastructure, do we have vehicle checkpoint? Do we have the vehicle depot? No, we don't. Where is the vehicle depot? That is the question now. Vehicle depots. They'll change it up, and I don't always know where everything is. So we're gonna have a vehicle depot. Let's put it right here. Let's put the vehicle depot right there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put concrete tiles underneath it, so it actually looks a little bit better. Looks a little bit more as if it's really there instead of the grass underground part. We're not gonna put any more fuel depots in right now. I'm gonna wait with that on a later date. So that's basically what we have. So we have a very simplistic, basic idea of where we're going to work towards with this part of the airport. And this should all be working fine and dandy once we get our planes in. But this is going to be the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. The series is going to slow down a little bit because we have so much. Well, first of all, I can't play in free speed anymore because of all the things that are happening right now. So we at least can do a lot of building with the insta-building idea here. And I hope you guys don't mind that I use it, because it's not used as a cheat, it's used to make the videos more interesting and make sure that we can actually do things within a decent time lapse. I mean, if I now would sit down for 20 minutes and record a video of what I'm doing, basically at this point it's just plopping down a building order and waiting until it's done, and that will take 20 minutes because of all the lag and the low FPS. So that's not fun. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm using the insta-build for that. We're still paying for everything, so it's not cheating in that sense. But I hope you guys don't mind that. I hope you guys still enjoy the series. If you still do, then make sure to leave a like, and if you haven't, then please consider subscribing to help the channel grow, but also not miss a single episode of this season or of one of the next seasons or other series on my channel. As always, I've been Hipbone, you've been yourself. Thanks for being awesome. Thanks for watching.